All right, 2-2. The greatest start. Probably out of top 8 contention. What did it take? Wandering Emperor. Double King the Shanj was a showcase qualifier. Dang, who loves it more? All right, I usually don't do that. I usually don't use Censor, but since I have Shark Typhoon, I can cycle and make the Spears can be good. Kind of weird they took Wandering Emperor. I would expect them to take maybe Make Disappear. Maybe their hand's just really shitty. That enables our deck finds their lands. Well, seems fine to counter. They mulligan too, right? They mulligan to 5. Cast? No, can't do that. Oh man, I can't believe. I mean, my draws were so good too. I drew like the verdict and stuff. Can't believe like I would have just. Oops. Can't believe I would have just won if I'd made a free shark. So fun. Chariot in the yards. I might as well save some damage. Oops. Loose. Discard Perhelion. Better find something good. I mean, Fieldring could be good. Any known info? I mean, they bring back Perhelion. I can just take a hit. Take a hit verdict. Is it that bad? Maybe even keep the veto. This way, if they bring back Chariot, I can counter it on the way down. Keep Field of Ruin. I think they don't have like colored basics. Yeah, I think Field of White Source might be these for now. Lighter Absorb too. Well. Oh, gross. Good way to draw step, I guess. I used to be. I just like don't give a shit. I do it on my turn all the time instead of doing it in their draw step. You have a swamp at most. Yeah, I mean you never know, but usually yeah, they don't have a ton of basics. Don't have 4 planes. Sorcery speed. Unfortunately. Play down the arms was instant speed. That'd be nice. Or are you talking for chariots? Either way, sorcery speed. Yeah, when you do that effect, you usually want to. It's like against Tron, since they don't have instants in their deck. You just wait for their draw step. This way, you give them an extra chance. I mean, it's marginal, but you give them an extra chance to draw a swamp. I'm not gonna attack. You never know. They could just have Thoughtseize on tap white, Grease Fang, kill me. Why even bother? Punish gives them extra mana for Grizzly. Oh yeah, I didn't have the mana. Am I countering a Grizzly though at this point in the game? Oh, I should have got an island. But okay. Awkward. Grease Fang's only a good matchup when they mulligan to 5. That's what happened in the quarters in Sofia. Théoméry, the French guy who came second, got paired against Grease Fang, and the guy had beaten me and beaten him in the Swiss too. I think pretty easily. And he just mulliganed to 4 in the third game. That was brutal way to to lose. So you play 2 basics instead of 1 basic. Yeah, seems legit. For the one deck that plays 2 Field of Ruin, and usually they don't even care because they have so many lands. They find so many lands once they get going. It's like once in a blue moon it actually does something. Hey Kane, do you know who won the Modern Mox yesterday? Or anyone? I scrolled a bit through Twitter, I couldn't see it. I saw who was doing well and stuff, but I don't know who actually won. Who won? Which deck? Andrew was Eldrazi. Dang. Is Etron any good in Modern? Twinless Twin? What does Twinless Twin play? Murktide? Titan? Merc? Damn, Eldrazi. Couldn't begin telling you what's good matchups for Eldrazi and what's their bad matchups, and if it's good in the meta or good period. The thing that this was the only card they had for Modern. They're like, well, it's the only deck I own. That's cool. You don't like the blue-white matchup recently? I used to think it was close, but I lost so badly in Sophia. Maybe, to be fair, he was playing Free Liliana in the main deck. I don't know. I feel like they have like usually a pretty good sideboard plan to against you because maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I'm just PTSD from Sophia. Did I end up finding a good Gearhulk Power Stone list? I don't know if they're any good, but I was winning more than I was losing. If you want to give it a try, I think you can check my stream deck for the exact lists. I think this list was pretty reasonable. Decent synergy. And then Opus list. I lost badly against Phoenix. I would expect Phoenix to be tough. Maybe just a few adjustments help. Maybe if you swap Brotherhood Zens for Anger and you add like, even just having like 1 or 2 Shock that Exile might make a big difference, especially when you can recast them with Gearhulk. This is a card I kind of want to try in a bunch of decks. Okay, what's going on here? I lost track. Alright, it was still their turn. Yeah, they can bring in like extra discard spells, a Bangbuster or 2, maybe a Go Blank, even though Go Blank's like, if they have Liliana. If they don't have Liliana at all, I mean, to be fair, he had Free Liliana in the main, and he also drew really well. And then one of the games he mulliganed to 5. It was a pretty good mulligan to 5. How many rounds? 98 players, 7 rounds. Alright, open and it's like double queuing. And the Mox, the actual Mox Modern Tournament. Or Pioneer Showcase Qualifier. Xuxa. Botsy's. Sure. Mm-hmm. Shasha, you think that's how you say it? Yeah, maybe. Xuxa, Shasha. It's what in Chinese? X is a sh. Ooh, Dennick. My one Dennick I kept. Angels. So I haven't quite figured out how to sideboard in this matchup. I'll lay down the arms a bit better than Portable Hole. Probably don't need Lockdown, could do Verdict, but they might have Bangbuster. I guess Rest in Peace Lockdown is awkward. I think you have to trim some of the expensive cards, but the problem is if they have Liliana, you can't retrim the Planeswalker. I think it might just actually be like Memory Deluge or cut a Behold. I guess I have Rest in Peace. I'll cut Memory Deluge and then keep 2 Verdicts in. And then I guess you still trim Lay Down the Arms. And then maybe not 4 Dovin Vetoes. Shark Typhoon's kind of nice against Liliana to protect your angels and stuff. I think it's close to that, but I'm not quite sure what my last cut should be. Good on Teferi, really? It gets rid of Liliana. And they can't really punish you for it. Lets you turn the corner. Also, sometimes they play a more grindy game. You could. I don't hate it. I think you're supposed to cut some expensive cards anyways. Have I played Standard yet? No, but I'm going to play Standard this week. Because next weekend I have a Standard tournament that matters, so I'll try some stuff. Maybe you go back to Arena for a bit. Please break Standard. Please break. Does anything beat Grixis? What you play in Standard? Is he gaming? Willie Edel 1 was mono white mid range yesterday, the challenge. Obviously beat like Grixis all day to get there. Are the Standard leagues very active on Magic Online? I'm not sure. I'm guessing just active enough that you can get a match, but Angels beats Grixis. Mardu Angels is good against Grixis. Is it like people who say that their deck is good against Rakdos, but really it's like not that good? Mid-range Shunt was Unleash Inferno for Fable and stuff. Yeah, Unleash is decent. You've seen Ali play a lot of Angel in Standards. Odyssey doesn't do much. Doesn't interact with their combo, no lands. It is okay against turn free Liliana, I guess. What if I draw a couple lands? I have a Verdict to clean the board. Am I talking myself into a keep here? We get rid of Island, maybe? Matchup blue-white versus Rakdos. I think it's close. I think it's slightly blue-white favored. That's been my experience anyways. My record's pretty decent online. And I beat it 3 times in Sofia. Even though my opens got a little unlucky. And I'm undefeated lifetime against Misplaced Ginger in the matchup. No big deal. It's close. Any basic Psalms chats? Wow, mean pun and trying to maniscure me. Not sure. Might cycle Shark for 0, we'll see. Kid Shock here, maybe Shocking it's better. In case you draw on tap land plus Absorb. It's not going to happen very often, but maybe often enough. Might have to hold on to Shark now. I think I need to hold on to Shark to make a 1-1. Ban Thoughtseize. The Great Equalizer. I think I'm gonna go get myself a bowl of soup, some kind of dinner after this round. And then try to battle my way to hopefully a top 16 finish. Would be nice. 5-2. Kind of questionable not to cycle Shark, because I'm not sure how big of a difference a 1-1's making. This might as well do it now. See if I draw something worse than a Censor. Do you have anything? Anything at all? I mean, a 4/3 is pretty good right now. And they're all set up. Just waiting for the top deck. Oh, they discarded their 1 basic swamp. They're tempting me. It was my first hand. 2 lands, Veto, bunch of expensive cards. So my first hand would have been a bit better if I'd drawn lands. In hindsight, close, maybe not. They seem pretty excited about untapped green here. Oof. Brick City? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That is not Brick City. Not bad. Need to draw a verdict. And still need to deal with Liliana. Gabriel can't stay away. Got a Wayfinder. So what's the play here? If I have Verdict, they let you have Can't Stay Away for thingy again. Kind of wish I could get this Wandering Emperor plus. Just so I can Verdict make a token. But they have Wayfinder to block my token. They have Can't Stay Away. If I don't exile the Grease Fang. Is that what it means, Lena? I'm a black bear. Nice. Lena, you just blew your cover. You can't catch people people trash talking us in Chinese anymore now. They'll know. They'll know we have ears everywhere. You threw. You blew it. Oh damn, the old files. The Yao Hat files. Jeez. I think that could basically get me canceled. I need to be nice to her. Yeah, remember to delete the Yellow Hat files thing. Alright, opponent is playing slow because they're double queuing for some reason. I mean, I guess Grease Fang's pretty fat. I don't know if I was playing high 6 turn, Yeah, so I think I need to get rid of Greasefang, easy verdict, and then I still lose to Teferi. Okay, I have a chum blocker. I guess I'm not in the... Hey, I still can't beat these angels, can I? DT Vigilance useless against their Vigilance Angels. I guess I'll just plus to keep them busy. I have to make a 2-2? Oh, I literally died to Lydia minus if I don't know. Oh, wow. Whoops! That would have been awkward. Yeah. You playing Harry? I saw Claudio was in the mix. What are you playing, Claudio? You back to your Niv love? You're playing Blue Lights? Almost did it. Nah, he's the Harry from the other podcast. He also has a podcast. Tac Talk. TAC. TAC Talk. It looked like there were 8 planes or so in your deck with just no islands. Why so heavy on planes? Because I'm playing late on the arms. Thoughts on Harry stepping away from Twitch? I mean, it makes sense. YouTube's just way more profitable if you do it right, I think. It's all different though. It's not the same, but I think it's good to like if you're a YouTuber, I think it's good to stream once a while because I think you'll just have people who like your YouTube content who want to throw some money at you and they'll maybe give you their Prime sub. Not because you stream very often, but you know. So I think he should probably stream once a week for a few hours. Maybe just cut all the laydowns on the play and then go like Veto, Verdict, Teferi. Deluge is kind of nice against like 6 discard spells and finding my Lyra and stuff. Maybe finding my Farewell. Verdict would have not really saved me. Verdict gets a little worse if they have a bunch of Liliana. I guess 2 Verdict's fine. Then Plug Down is good. I have Rest in Peace and Dennick's kind of awkward. I don't think it's good, but maybe. If I didn't have Rest in Peace and Dennick, maybe. Twitch where you go for viewers, YouTube's where you go for money. Well, to be fair, you also get way more views on YouTube. I just enjoy the interaction. Just enjoy hanging out and talking about, not magic, talking about stuff. Just, I think it's just happy doing that. I'm gonna try Control Decks in Standard. I don't know. I have a friend with 60K-ish channel subscribers, and yeah, I mean, Covered Go Blue shared how much he was making a while ago. He was making $30,000 a month, but it's like a year's work. I think he like uploads. He at the time he was uploading 1 video a day, and his videos got 80K views. So it's like something like that. So it's like 2.5 million views a month. 2.5 million views. If you round it to 3 million, you remove 3 zeros, 3,300,000, 333. I don't even know what correlates. Anyways, yeah. How much of that gets taxed? I mean, I don't know, US taxpayer, whatever, probably about half. I'm not exactly sure how it works. I'm not making 30K much on Twitch now. I am making way more with the new ad thingy. Almost like plus 50%. Where I was for a bit. I don't know if it's, I feel like it got a little worse again, but if I counter that, I could get Liliana. If I don't counter it, sometimes I'll counter aggressively. I don't think I need to here though. I think I get a little carried away with countering these spells sometimes. I have most things covered right now, but could fall apart real quick. Especially if they have another discard spell. Approach of the Second Sun. Someone tell them, chat. Someone tell them what we think about Approach of the Second Sun over here.
Monkey says, "What's Nassif's win
to
condition?"
be fair, the 30k
you, my friend, must not know what Yellow Hat very well.
3 years of uploading.
This is not a guy who brings win conditions.
And had to get, and it was like probably a gamble because who knows what happens to Arena or Magic and if it would even work in the first place. And I'm not sure I envy a covered Go Blue. I mean, in hindsight, it paid off, but I think that was the numbers. Maybe I'm misremembering. I think he was making a lot. Wish you have an approach command too. We have multiple. You're gonna clock out. Oh, true. Well, they can kill you really, really fast out of nowhere. Oh, no point in vetoing now, I guess. I can even beat discard plus thingy. So we know they have a Grease Fang in hand now. Partition? Yeah, Partition doesn't save me for very long though. What are I thinking about? They're double queuing, I think. It's pretty huge. Plum check. Thinking about top both, maybe? May feel over and bad. Do I part their soul now? Kind of like all my cards right now. There's nothing I really want to discard. Chef get field over in. How many rounds? 7. Usually 8, but less people today. Censor can counter 5-mana Liliana, can counter Can't Stay Away. Def Can't Stay Away here in hand, though I'm going to take a pretty big hit. I have 1 in the yard. They might board some out too because of Rest in Peace. It's like one of the worst cards against Rest in Peace. Come on, untap land. Not a bad draw though. Not a good draw. Not a bad draw. I could counter, I could cycle and let them have it. Like cycle, take 13, 16. Buys me a bit of time. I'm not sure this is actually better than censoring, than letting them have an encycling censor. Might be better though if my top card's like, yeah, something like a Deluge. Veto's nice. We know they have Liliana of Soul Partition, and they also have like Can't Stay Away in the Yard. That was nice. Alright, good night, Sun Chiyu. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, they probably can't kill me fast enough anymore. I guess, who knows what's Greasefang. Just die out of nowhere. They could just have salvage into Greasefang. Wayfinder. How many Greasefangs left? They only have one Greasefang left in their deck. But if they have it, they have Chariots. Okay, we did not get Herald. Now they're probably gonna time out. Plus, who knows? They might have made a mistake or two because they were short on time. I can just call you Shiyu or Yo-Yo. Shiyu, Yo-Yo, or Black Bears. I'll try and remember Black Bears. Black Bear's a little cooler. Might as well not take damage, I think. Just kill a 2/2. How's games going today? Been a little rough. Sometimes, you know, as a great Italian thinker would say, sometimes good, sometimes shit. I mean, this is kind of weird. I should just... Maybe I should attack with Hall. I'm not sure what's better against the clock issues. All right, nice.
Keep the change.
What's up, everyone? I noticed a difference in my play when I'm streaming versus not streaming. Oh, Censor is nice and all, but I'll just shock. I feel like I'm gonna have to shock that Hallowed Fountain almost no matter what. And then there's a world where I just keep drawing lands and get to save Otawara. Do I want to play catch up, or do I want to try and curve into counters? It's such a sick spot. If I don't suspend Behold, and they play a creature, I'm in a rough spot. If I suspend Behold and they play Fable, I'm in a rough spot. Thank God. Don't mind me. Just perfect plays over here. It's kind of rough because they have more creatures than non-creatures on free. If I just played like a Trespasser last turn, I'd probably lose. But maybe I can beat a Trespasser. Okay, now we're in pretty good spots. And your strange chat makes you better. Cause sometimes, yeah, for sure.
The next level play. The next level play.
Yeah, this game worked out nicely. I mean, I think I did what I had to do, but also I needed all. They were unlucky to have all these fables.
Yatta!
So what's the play? Just start accumulating value out of... Oof. I only have one card left. So I can Wandering Emperor, discard Laydown, untap, make another 2/2, main phase Behold so they don't flip. I'm gonna do that, I think. Just keeping the high impact cards, hoping I draw more of the other stuff, whether it's Verdict or Farewell or another Laydown down the line, Soul Partition. Lockdown. Nope. Deluge. No. Plus is better against exactly Stomp, I guess. Yo, Blacktalia. Welcome back. Thanks for the 13 months. Thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate it. Okay, well, clearly they have a push. So if I let it die, I get to keep 2/2/2 and they have a push. So I have like a 2/2. If I double block, they use a push. And then I get another 2/2 or I get to plus on a shark. Is this list better than the list I played in Sofia? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. Pretty interested in Soul Partition right now. That card seems kind of bad against red black. It's nice against tokens. Can add push and trespass there. Okay. Yeah. I have 4 cards in the yard. So I can cycle a shark, put a counter on it, dig out a couple 4/4s, attack Wandering Emperor at both. I block one. Maybe I just let them block one. They get to bring back Cruxa. I'll lose my Soul Partition. What else can I do? I could main phase Behold. Seems kind of bad. Is Hardcast actually legit? Hardcast. Make a 2/2. Takes him. Hardcast just legit here? Might actually be legit. Because I play a spell. They don't flip. I don't block. They don't get a card in the yard. Yeah, I think Hardcast actually legit. Oh, you love to see it. They're gonna top deck Thoughtseize. There's gonna be a rip. I'm gonna lose my hands and lose the game. Let's go! Let's go, Shark Typhoon! The whole family incoming. Dodged. Easy dodge. Is there a point in playing one spell during my turn?
Easiest money of my life!
Kind of want to save Soul Partition for Cruxa, maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, I'll play spells on my turn. It's not over. I don't think it's completely over. Even those spells are pretty damn decent. I guess I'll hold on to my cards for now. I think I want to just chump and block. And this way they play Crocside, discard Soul Partition. I Verdict. It's a little sus that I'm just blocking like that. A Braid? A Braid my 2/2? Wait, what is going on? What the hell just happened? Why did it miscount? Maybe they miscounted. Maybe they didn't count the trespasser that was dying. They must have. Or maybe they're valuing keeping second Crocside in the yard? I mean, it is possible. It is possible they're just valuing. I mean, there's no way, right? I mean, the game's not gonna go long when I have Shark Typhoon in play. I wouldn't think so. Rip Shark. You were so young, we barely knew you. I think they just messed up. That'd be my guess. Yeah, it was a hard cast shark. I think it was more surprisingly a correctly hard cast shark. Even though, given what I drew, I probably would have won either way. They're not gonna be happy. The GG Tef. Ooh, farewell. Exile graveyards get a 6/6. Can do that next turn, I guess. My draws are kind of perfect. That's a pretty good draw too. Crocside double Fable. Just my cards line up well this time. Alright, so what did we say? Lyra, Starnheim still. Then we said maybe a mix of lockdown and lay down the arms. That's 61. Alright, this is kind of 63. I need to cut a few. I think that's too many sweepers. I'll do one verdict, two lockdown. Try to lock down a bit more. I'll try trimming a veto, even though I've historically always liked 4 veto in this matchup. And March helps you a bit against creature lands, which is nice. Bringing that to 1 laydown on verdict is a little rough against Shield Red Teferi, but you have Wandering Emperor Teferi to answer these cards, and drawing too many splash removals also easy way to lose the game. Oh, nice stuff. I'll have my 1 lockdown. Sounds just fine. I mean, well, that Prairie Streams is never going to play untapped, that's for sure. But I'm ever cycling 2 farmlands this game with Castle and stuff, and Narset probably never. So I'll play farmland first. There's a chance. I mean, I could just for a couple basics. I do have Field of Ruin. Draw one basic, get another one with Field of Ruin. It does feel bad to have these laid on the arms when they play Bangbuster turn 2 every time. Do you play no more Modern? I haven't had a great reason to play Modern lately, and I haven't enjoyed the Modern format really. Maybe because I'm playing like not the right decks. Not a bad Narset spot here. Narset into an empty board. Don't mind it. Censor or Absorb, and I have Behold. And I have Laydown that kills not much. Is taking Censor just dumb? And I already have Behold on the stack. So what are they going to do next turn? They didn't play a Fable. They didn't play a Threat. They might just go like draw plus... Well, they can't draw right away, I guess. They might go double spell. They could go discard something. They could go Shield Red. If they have Shield Red, I probably have to bounce it by something. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. I guess I'll just take Absorb. Oh yeah, they can just play a creature and kill my Narset. I always forget Bangbuster actually has text and can just attack. Maybe playing Narset was not that great. This Narset's just so awkward against Bangbuster. I'm so dumb sometimes. Missed the absolute obvious plays, lines. Okay. I might have to just try and get lucky here. Take a beating and hope to rip a lockdown. Could make a 2/2 Shark, but I almost feel like it's too low impact. It does buy me a lot of time. Maybe I'm being a little too desperate. I don't know, we'll see if they don't take Shark. Then I know I played well, but yeah. I don't even have untapped white mana right now. Kind of throwing this game. The game's been off against these Rakdos deck today. I go first just to have the info before deciding what I wanna scry to the top. Damn, now I can't lay down the arms plus Wandering Emperor. You defeated the white mini player. Nice, good job. Alright, I don't think I can keep taking beats here. Even though I'm not sure if this Wandering Emperor is going to do a lot for me. Kind of butchered this game. Just making 2/2 Shark last turn might have been good. Yeah. Nice Absorb. When you go for the block, you get blown out. You'd rather exile. Yeah, but then they get to keep their Fatal Push, right? Which is going to be good at some point. I mean, I get blown out either way. It's not the greatest logic, but... I go up to 11 and I take 10. I have one. I guess I should counter that because at least it makes lockdown kind of an out. Okay. You don't like Narsets? It did nice on the play though. I just go counter Narset. Get 2 thingies out of it. Stop the Fable draw. Yeah, I'm not attached to it. Not bad hands. Not the worst against discard spell either. I guess if they have discard into Bangbuster, I'm going to be in rough shape again, but we'll see. Rakdos again. I mean, it's only the second time in 6 rounds. The most played deck, probably. And that baby is crying again. He cries all the time. I guess the R is next to the E on my keyboard. That makes sense. Ooh, Chad, I have a little thing to ask you. I need you to stick around after the round. I'm gonna play a little trailer of a show in French. But if you can just stick around after the round and stay on the channel, then just super easy way to help out the stream, so we have as many viewers as possible. It looks cool too. I watched it earlier. 2, so they have Bangbuster. So I guess I have to shock and say go. And it's so good for me if I get to foretell, because then if they play a creature, I can lay it down. I guess I can a free is not that scary. I can get rid of it with Wandering Emperor. The amount also bait was not as bad logic. You know. I was gonna say something dumb. So I could lay down plus have Veto up. And I'm worried about Trespasser and stuff. I don't think I care too much about their free drop creatures though. Like a Trespasser or Bangbuster is not the end of, or Bone Crusher is not the end of the world. I'm not suspending Bangbuster. Maybe a discard spell. That seems unlikely though, but Pithing Needle. I mean, I have to counter with my hand, right? I literally have both. I could foretell, but I think I'm just gonna want to play Wandering Emperor almost 100% of the time here. Let's see if they go Land Shield Red. Land Shield Red, I can Teferi minus, and then they have to spend their entire turn using Hive. Alright, I think this is good. Play end of turn. Yeah, maybe. I was gonna maybe foretell, but Censor mana might be relevant. They might double spell or... Yeah. My turn. It's my turn to have the nuts. Guess I'll cycle just in case I hit the 1 March. I don't understand their line though. I literally have Field of Ruin in play. Makes no sense. And my Teferi goes up to 3 so they can't shock it. How is attacking with Hive here their best play? There's just no way, right? I mean, if I didn't have Field of Ruin, maybe, but I feel like their line made very little sense there. I mean, sometimes you draw like this and you make their deck look bad, and their draw was not great. I guess they went like Harvest or something. What was their draw? Turn 1 nothing, turn 2 Harvester, turn 3 Needle Harvester, turn 4 set. Yeah. I mean, they played like, they used their mana every turn and stuff, and it's like, didn't do much. It's kind of obnoxious. Might be a little greedy not to keep Farewell. Just make sure I don't lose to Crux on nonsense. Oh wait, they can literally bring it back right away. Oh no, they don't have the mana. Yeah, that one turn where they attacked with Hive was kind of weird to me. Finally drew Starnheim, chat. Game-winning Starnheim. Starnheim just for the matchup. I bring it against Spirits, but I'm not sure it's that great. And I think you can bring it in a mirror too. It's probably decent in the mirror. But yeah, mostly for this matchup. It is especially good in this matchup. Like, if you can suspend it on turn 2, it's even better in the version that doesn't play laydown and that has a couple halls. Then making 2 angels, like, you kill them so fast. Burn down the house. Burn down for what? Alright, nice. 4-2, not bad. Please don't die, it's fine. I'm not gonna die. Chat, I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of fun this afternoon. It was cool to hang out, but I'm definitely looking forward to some food after this round. I will be on though most of the week and playing a lot of standard this week. Ooh, oh, we actually got our mirror match. Oof. You know what? I think I'm gonna cycle Shark over cycling Censor in game 1 because they have a bunch of dead removal spells, and Censor can be pretty beast. And I think I need to main phase cycle Censor here in case I draw farmland, because I don't think they can punish me with any of their free drops. What's for dinner? Leftovers. Pretty good leftovers. So we still have a bunch of turkey left. Soup. I don't know. Good stuff. Well, rip. Probably lose. How desperate am I? Chat, think I have to cycle main phase here. Well, yeah, that ties from a knight. I'm not sure what do you need to call you, because that's a handful, a mouthful. But yeah, give my list a try, see how you like it. I don't know what I would try right now. I kind of still like lay down the arms, but it was not the greatest today. It was not as good as it has been. Soul Partition. It's been decent so far. It's gonna be good here again. It's really good in the mirror, I guess. Much better than March. Like infinitely better than March. I'm not even sure I want to use it on Shark though. It might bail me out against the Teferi. I'm gonna take two and see what they do. Played via 0 mono green both days. I haven't played against a ton of green lately. I mean, it really sucks to use Soul Partition on a Shark token when I have like all these verdicts in hand. I could take a draw step. And if I draw a land, I can play Lockdown. And if I don't, I can just discard a stupid Farewell to hand size. I mean, damn if I do, damn if I don't. The stock of this Make Disappear is kind of dropping. I'm just going to use it now. Fine line between taking chances and just getting desperate. It's going to be better than a March here, but I don't think it's going to save me. I even have the hull and the field over an advantage. They're repping Absorb. Just say go. Plan on playing Wandering Emperor end of their turn. Make their life a tiny bit difficult, you know. I mean, there's no way to have all these cards and they don't have at least like a Censor, an Absorb, or Veto, or any counter, really. I can literally one-shot my Teferi. Was a haul. And I play the lands. This game's super over. I mean, I know I said it's a fine line between getting too desperate and taking chances, but I mean, this game's just so over. I wish I hadn't played the land so I could at least trying to Field of Ruining a lucky. What the hell was that about? Why would you do this? Dude, I literally draw a Wandering Emperor. Wow. So you're saying? So you're saying there's an actual chance? Through the perfect cards? I mean, I understand not Field of Ruining Hull because they don't want to give them give me an extra mana, but dude, I might actually win this game. What the hell? What? They probably have March. If they don't have March, if they actually don't have March, and even if they do have March, I might at least have a little something going on. Wow. I mean, my hand still got awful, but oh, what the hell? What the hell just happened? Jesus Christ. I mean, Hardcast Shark in the mirror is pretty hard to beat. Pretty good too. What actually just happened, chat? Oh, I don't have a land. Thought I had one more land. Oh. Okay, let's think about it for a second. Yeah, I mean, I can still run it. And they still have to deal with my token, but now they can just portable hole. Is Typhoon better than having Planeswalkers? Yeah, probably. I mean, they still have to have portable hole, use their entire turn. They do get both my Planeswalkers. But then I untap, I can farewell, get a 6/6, get rid of their Deluge. I'm trying to think if I can do something a tiny bit better. I've played a land? Not. Wait, what about plussing Wandering Emperor? No, then I don't even make them have portable hole. Alright. And I get to suspend Behold, it's all something. Don't forget you can foretell at instant speed. Someone actually called a judge on me in Sofia because they weren't sure. I didn't call a judge on me, they called a judge to make sure you're allowed to do that, or I don't know, something. Thought it was Ben Jones. I didn't realize when I played Ben Jones that it was BMJ on Magic Online. I don't think I did anyways. We played a lot on Magic Online. I mean, surely they have at least like lay down the arms for my token or portable hole, and then they get to kill both planeswalkers. They might be considering Teferi minus on my Shark Typhoon. There's 7 mana Teferi. But then at least I get to keep my own Teferi. Ben Jones can't use his initiative. Okay, it looks like I get to keep Teferi. Oh, Teferi plus. Wow. Okay. Ooh, maybe Teferi plus. Good for them here. Wait, I get to Teferi minus on their Teferi if I want to. Field of Ruin. Farewell. F6. Maybe they can have their own farewell. Could have their own farewell. Could be trying to set up their own farewell. Not sure what that means for me though. Yeah, I guess the fairy mine is pretty safe, right? I have one shark, and I can make another one at instant speed. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't want to do that in the first place. They might draw into it, but it still makes them use the mana and stuff, right? Not sure why I didn't get my last island, but okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what they were supposed to do, honestly. I wasn't, like, focused on their side. I was mostly focused on my side. Plus, it's hard to know without knowing their hands. Oh, I didn't even realize that a bunch of Prairie streams in hand when play, so guess that means lay down. It was second hall though. I think second hall might be right. I don't want to jam that into a counter and put all my eggs in the same basket. But if they have to verdict, yeah, I'll tax their mana. I'll make their life a little tougher. Just to go? Or do I attack? Was the 2-2? And then they can block, but then I can play another Teferi and plus. I guess I'll attack. Can't imagine their best play is like Hull. Wandering Emperor. Forgot that was a card. It's kind of bad. They can block and plus. Ooh. Little hubris here. A little punished. You should float here. This is lazy gaming. Yeah. -2 mana, KKW. Alright, I'm gonna do it now. See if I can find a Censor. Damn, they have multiple Deluge in their version. That's really good in the mirror. They're also like way ahead on time. Which is also really good in the mirror. Not sure keeping the second Teferi is good, but I will. I really want to censor that Deluge if I can. Counter it though. Forced to go, gonna go Verdict, minus make a 2-2, and then I kind of have nothing. I think I'm playing bad now. I guess I have Deluge in my yard. Never mind, I don't have nothing on my turn. I forgot I had Deluge. Okay, it's probably fine to counter. Hello, Decklist? Question mark? Hello, Manners? Isn't the Decklist literally on the screen? There's like Stream Decker and stuff. You don't like countering the Deluge? Yeah. I'm not countering much on their turn. I might get censored. I guess they would have cycled it by now. Go log down. I mean, oh, they go log down Hall? Didn't see that one coming. I don't know. I have to start playing fast either way. Yeah. I'm almost dead too. I'm at 12. I don't know if they're just gonna go face. No. Yeah, backup to Fairy, 40 backup to Fairy. That feel over and draw was nice too. Let's try and not slow this down for once. Sure, why not? So encountering Teferi's good. It's not that many cards you want to counter. Seems like a waste of weight on the arms. I'll draw some more. I'll draw more removal spells. You might be right though. I'm trying to pick up the pace, as they say. As one famous planeswalker once said, let's pick up the pace. Sad Deluge in my yards. Apparently I'm struggling to untap plans. Please let me untap plans. Come on, man. What's that about? Could have Deluge in response, now they might counter my Deluge. Not really sure why I didn't, honestly. I guess I didn't because of like more sweepers. I wanted to make the shark at instant speed. Oh, is it only 4? You only get a 4/4 shark? I always forget about that. Might be good enough. Could have kept Field Over in, obviously. Let's see. Just send one at each, maybe? Both at Tefers. I'll send both at Tefers. That was lucky. Or else I just died to cycle Shark Typhoon, I think. Potentially. 9, I guess it's only 10. I'll just counter that. It's getting all scary, and it's nice to get a free into play. Beware of decking myself. 22 cards. I mean, I guess it could happen. I'm playing pretty poorly, I'm sure, at this point. But time's getting maybe too big of an issue. Maybe I'm just supposed to keep Veto for hardcast Shark Typhoon. Could Behold, then they might Verdict. It's kind of awkward. I'll just chomp for now. But I actually scooped. Alright, I'll take it. I don't think Narset's reversal is especially good. Hey, Farewell's okay. Better than Verdicts. March and Soul Partition for removal. And then one sweeper. All the Sharks, all the Teferi, all the Starnheims, all the counters, all the card drawing spells. I don't know about Dennick. Seems pretty mediocre. Reversal like a remand that doesn't draw you a card. Lyra and no, Lyra is too bad against Teferi minus, I think, and Wandering minus. I don't know if I want Dennick, and I don't know if I want what removal I want. Dennick's pretty anemic clock, but it's no, Dennick's just too bad. I'll do one Verdict, one Farewell. Seems fine. Draw always good for me this game. Do we know they have multiple Deluge? Oof. I'll keep. Wait, they chose to be on the draw. Almost F6. Y'all had paying attention. I was hoping they might foretell. Just because besides Narset, there's not a ton that punishes you. I don't get drawing first in this matchup because you get to be on the back end of like them curving Wandering Emperor into stuff. Like that's if you don't have a bunch of counters, it's easy way to fall behind. They'll wait one more turn. But then they get to kind of take the initiative. Yeah, I think you just have to play it here. My play would be much better if I had more blue mana. I can still have Veto too. It's not even that good. Still gonna play it, make them have it. Maybe being on the draw is gas. Okay. I mean, I can see being on the draw if you have like Spell Pierce and Dispute. That makes more sense. Well, I got wrecked. My hand was not great, so I don't mind the way I played. Kind of just had it. Yeah. I was gonna scoop. And then I drew Shark Typhoon. I was gonna take one draw step and scoop. Probably just still lose, but maybe Shark won't get me there. Yeah, Narset was bad again. It's just worse than... I think it's just worse than a Shark Typhoon in this matchup, honestly. Not sure about the other matchups, though, like Phoenix and combo deck. But in mirror, I'd just rather have a Shark Typhoon. Narset's just awkward. With all the vetoes and stuff. I mean, they probably just have Wandering Emperor, but what can you do? Gotta give it a try. They have a billion mana. Maybe they're Urnshark. I like trying to just keep them busy, basically. Wow, I got them good. 1 mana. Sucker. Why do people play Spell Pierce in this sideboard of blue-white control? Does anyone know? Over like disputes? Why do you want Spell Pierce over disputes? I mean, I can name cards. I can name like the Wandering Emperor, Starnheim Unleashed, and stuff, but alright, I'll bring in Dennick on the play and cut a verdict maybe. Or farewell. Yeah, it does do full blue cards, no sweepers. Should I respect my opponent? If I respect my opponent, I should let them play first. I think they're right. We did see a lot of disputes and Spell Pierce. I think it's close enough that I'll play first. Sorry, opponent. No disrespect. Oh, was this hand? I kind of wish I was on the draw, honestly. Should have played Prairie in turn 1 on V, but it's fine, I guess. Well, I'll let them go first because they let me go first in game 2. So just assuming, you know, they know something we don't. I'm going to cycle here because of Shark Typhoon. You're basically going to dig Shark Typhoons. True, I could just F6. Choose to play first and F6. Best of both worlds. Cycling that land looking not so great right now. It's hard for them to just play Wandering Emperor there when I tap out, because I could just have Teferi. Or I guess 2 Angels actually would be pretty good. I drew pretty well. Untap land and Shark Typhoon. That's some good draws. Uh, roughish spot. Could play my own. Could just play my own. But then they just plus attack. I need to like march the token. Yeah. This is why you play Spell Pierce, chat. For Wandering Emperor turn 4. I might ambush the token. I ambush the token, they go land Teferi plus land Teferi plus Veto mana up. Can at least attack the Wandering Emperor. Or attack Teferi, finish attack Teferi, down to 2, and then they have a shark they need to deal with. I've marched for their own shark. Or I could just make a 2-2, enough turn. Why am I in a rush? Oh, I guess a rush is these 2/2/2s that are going to kill me one day. I guess these 2/2s I don't think are too scary. Just take the 2. Yeah, I agree. I can just make a free. Hope they don't have March. If they have March, this game is going to be tough. That was some pretty great draws. Now we're in good spots. Deluge, think just easy disputes. Are you going to try and tap me out? I'm going to dispute my disputes to resolve it to Teferi. It's pretty sick. I should have vetoed. They thought about it. They didn't cycle a Censor. Maybe they were thinking about cycling Censor. Maybe that's what they were thinking about. Maybe they just don't have a follow-up threat and tapping me out didn't do much for them. Should probably play one of my 2 cards. Which one though? Like Wandering Emperor maybe gets worse as the game goes on. Deluge in my yard at least. Wandering Emperor deals with token. I don't know. I feel like it's just to have Deluge in the yards. Maybe is the reason to play Deluge first. But I'm not sure what else. Has awfully a long tank for a dispute. I wonder what they have in hand. Maybe they have Censor. I need to keep jamming spells. Plus they have Deluge in their yard, so... They have that Starnheim that probably will win me the game if it resolves. Even though they probably have a sweeper themselves in their deck. Do I ever fight here? I don't think so. Kind of chilling, can absorb a Deluge. Censor. I'm gonna hold on to it. They might play a 4-mana spell here. They have 8 mana. Alright, ship has sailed. Kind of a nice hand. I have a bunch of vetoes, and I have March for their first shark. Not the worst spot. Oh, wow. Oh, there's... Should I Deluge, maybe? I could say go, Deluge end of turn, untap, March the Shark. They have 2 cards. It's such bad use of my mana. But then I turn on their Spell Pierce and stuff. They're really gonna veto that. I guess maybe I'm making stuff up that they would ever veto a March. I could have a second March in hand. Or random sweeper or removal. Even if they had veto, they were probably just never using it there. Just cost myself a minute. Nice. I think I'm gonna use Absorb, even though, oof. 4/7.
Not like this. Not like this.
Not sure that was good. Might have been a mistake. The Deluge I'm gonna absorb. I have 1 card left. Nice. And they have 7 mana. Damn, patience from Zao over there.
Patience from Zoe, waiting in the wings. Navi's about to be caught. Oh, there's the sleep, the surge. He catches everyone. Oh, this could be a total disaster. Vacuum in. Ravage got everyone. The black hole as well. Right of Edit turns it around. Ravage as well.
Stolen by Dendi. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna absorb, even though it might really hurt a big ol' like dispute. They could go like dispute and then have a veto for my expensive spell. Yeah. You got me. I just have a Wandering Emperor on the stack they need to worry about. Alright, chat. Guess moment of truth. Do they have a sweeper in their deck? I mean, I'm running low on time. I need to just log down. Best card in the mirror. Sorry about the ads, Triple Agent. There is a way to not have ads when you watch my stream. Little known fact. But yeah, I understand it can be frustrating. Alright, Teferi minus on an angel. You do love to see that. They're at 15. Angels have vigilance. I will send 2 angels at Teferi. And then 1 at them. Teferi, them, Teferi, them. Okay. Should have shocked first. I'm gonna shock here, you think? Because of Spell Pierce. Go down to 8. They have lethal. Sure, I'll shock. I guess that field over in for Hall. It's not that scary. I wonder if I'm supposed to just Deluge in their upkeep at this point. Or Deluge now, I guess. Oh god. Take the Teferi and Shark Typhoon, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna most likely field on their turn, so I don't have to worry about the Hall anymore. Don't have to worry about getting caught was tapped. I'm giving them an extra mana when they have Deluge in the yard, I guess. Pretty good. Could have another shark. Into Teferi minus on like a huge shark, it's fine. Oh, are they just dead on board? No. How does ward work? They need to make it. It has to be already a land. One minute should be good. Well, Starnheim. I was able to get them in a spot where Starnheim was good. Yeah, if you target the Hall and they activate it in response, it's too late because you've already targeted it. And the ward would trigger Why did you swing twins? Was that Teferi? I'm not sure, because of Wandering Emperor. But I guess they only had the mana to... If they have Wandering Emperor, it means they don't have... I mean, I guess technically they could have... Wandering Emperor plus March or something. It was just the Vigilance, but I've been playing kind of bad, like... past few, these matches because of low time. What are situations when you should play Emperor Sorcery Speed? I don't know. I think you'll know when there's one. Usually you want to tap out on your turn when you don't think they can do anything better. Or your hand sucks and you need to resolve a threat and hope they don't have anything good. Or play around counters, or I don't know. Alright, not a bad run. I mean, it wasn't the most convincing wins. But I guess my losses were also kind of close against that white deck that was like as close as it gets. And against Ragdos round 1, it was close match too. I eliminate them? Were they breakers good? I don't think they pair you like that, right? VFS? Oh, wow. No, I guess it's random in the last round.